to represent the man instead of stick it to him. Are the personalities going to change? Are you going to be more suit-like?
Well, that's what we've struggled with. Franklin&Bash struggled with that throughout the whole entire season, because we want to stay true to who we are. We came into the firm under the guise that we would be able to still do the cases that we always tackle, now with more money. It's more resources to win these cases. Yeah, it's an interesting season because they also find out why Stanton felt hired them in the first place. And it's not something that they appreciate.
In the first episode, Breckin, you wake up in a kilt, in a skirt.
Yes.
How do you feel about kilts as opposed to actual pants or shorts?
Big fan.
Yeah?
Big fan. If it was more socially acceptable, I'd be wearing it right now.
And Mark Paul, you've got guy liner on in the first episode. It looks really good. Very rock star-esque.
Yep.
Will we see more of that?
More of an eyeliner? Or
yeah,
actually,
I mean,
yeah,
just
I
in general.
wash that shit off for at least a week, so yeah, we could probably see it in episode 2.
Like chemical Gosselaar.
Yeah.
I tweeted a little bit earlier today having people ask questions to you guys about this season, about what's coming up. At Crave Mount P said, what can we expect guest star-wise, and do you guys have any say in who actually comes on the show?
We do. About a week or so before we start casting, the creators will come over and say, hey, here's what we got coming up. Is there anybody you guys know? Because we want to get the best people. If we can get big names, that'd be great.
Right.
Episode 4 I wrote, and I wrote part for Seth Green instantly.
Awesome.
And then he ran into Chris Klein at the grocery store. And Chris was like, I really like your show. And Mark Paul, like we always do, was like, you should come on.
Right.
And then a week later, Chris Klein was on the show.
So we've got Chris Klein, we've got Seth Green.
Chris Klein, Seth Green, Sean Astin, Rick Fox, Jane Seymour comes on as Mama Bash.
Nice.
Sybil
Shepard, Kevin Nealon, Peter Weller, Martin Mull, Ernie Hudson. We have a lot of fun people.
Now you said Mama Bash is coming in. So will we get to know more about your characters, more of the personal lives as opposed to just the fun in the courtroom?
Yeah, I think we do a really good job of equaling that out. We can't just be these two guys that run around with their heads cut off. We gotta see what's working on. What makes them tick.
Right.
So we bring in his father again for a couple of episodes this year, right?
Yeah.
And Jane Seymour gives some insight into why Peter is the way he is.
At Crave Mount P, obviously fans, they said there were only 10 episodes last season. Not enough! Exclamation point. Will this season be longer?
We agree, but no. Right now, this season is 10. We do season 3. Hopefully, we get to be more. But they're kind of their business model.
We're just as disappointed. We love doing the show. At the end of the season, we're like, they have to rip us out off the stage.
Yeah.
Now, have you guys already wrapped season 2?
Yes.
Wrap season 2.
It's done.
Season 2's done.
Good.
Airs in 2 weeks.
Yeah, June 5th. Big debut. Very excited about it. Alyssa Jade said, yes, I'm so excited to have you guys back. Ellen is back. She challenges you guys. What can we expect drama-wise?
There's some drama. Halfway through the season, we find out why Malcolm McDowell's character Stanton really hired us, and it's not what he presented to us in the first season. So it turns out it wasn't just to shake up his stuffy white shoe law firm. He had it's sinister. He had other motives.
Okay. What's your favorite episode so far? Can you tell us?
Season 2?
Yes. The 4th episode since you wrote it?
You know what, honestly? Part of it is having guys we like come on. So absolutely having Seth come on was really fun. We had a blast.
It's different than last season. I think that I didn't have a baby this year.
Right.
I watched her, then we filmed, and he said, that's what Franklin&Bash should be.
Right.
I think that we
really
did a great job this season of every show is a Franklin&Bash episode. Proud to.
Well, we cannot wait. I have one last question, and I have to thank my mother who tweeted to me this morning. Mark Paul, she's a big fan of yours, and she said, how many times will we see Mark Paul Gosselaar shirtless?
She's not a big fan of mine. I'll tell you, Mom.
I'm a big fan of yours. You know that. I want to run away with you into the sunset. I know they've got a little shop this year, so.
How many times I think once in the premiere episode we did see me with my shirt off. Breckin's character is full frontal this year.
Ooh.
That's
Which episode is that? Can I make sure?
That's small.
Yep.
Wait.
What?
But then it gets bigger. As you read the paper, it gets bigger.
Yes.
But then it gets really sleepy.
It unfurls. Yeah. The paper unfurls.
Yeah. And then it gets tired and takes it back.
Gotcha. Well, we're very excited. Franklin and Bash, June 5th, TNT. Make sure everybody watches it. Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock. Thank you guys so much.